Maybe Harvey? All right, we are on. We are live.
Yes, we are, my beautiful wife.
We're not recording yet.
Oh, I'll save that for later.
Just no, well, people can still see us. Okay, there we are. It's going to be delayed reaction. So if you're out there, say hello. Tell us you're there. I'll go ahead and start recording so we can jump on. Excellent, excellent. So say hello when you get on, and we will take it away here in just a couple minutes. Oh, you know what? I've got to remember to get a battery for this because my battery's almost dead. You gonna stay on that for long, or?
No, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, zebra people.
So yes, we had fun in Vegas, Julia.
Yes, we did. Missed you. Wish you were there. We even got some pink zebra. What are these called?
Swatches.
Swatches. They even sell these now in the back office.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Desiree Moniz.
Hi, Desiree. Hey, Amy and Jenny.
Amy and Kelsey,
no, Kelsey
and
that's
Jenny.
from last week.
Oh, that's from last week.
Yeah.
Oh, because she already said bye.
Yeah, these all combined somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Let me put my hat on.
Why?
It looks like I have a bald spot right there.
So
Yeah!
hey, Kara.
Hey, Kara.
I was going to mention this a little bit later, but these are super
Hey,
cool.
Amy.
Oh, Amy says she ordered some on Monday. Can y'all see that? Let's see. Isn't that awesome? I love these. They are so, they're and 100 comes in a pack. So
100 to a pack. They're like $5.
I don't even remember. I ordered some this morning as well. So good
All right.
stuff, right?
Yep.
Good stuff.
So you have topics for us? I don't need to just start talking?
No, you don't need to just start talking.
Because I will. I'll just start
So
talking.
yeah, I don't think any of you were at reunion,
I
so
was.
you missed it.
Yep.
Duane was in his element.
Yes. Yes, I
$5.
was. $5. Thank you.
So Jenny says, what do you use these for? That's not dumb at all, and you're not dumb. These are for soaks. So when you're, everybody was wanting some way to share the fragrance from the soaks, and this is it. Kind of like at the jewelry counter, you can just, or jewelry counter, the perfume counter in the mall, but they say pink zebra on them, so they can get a good smell. You can just, you could even put, like something in an envelope and mail it. That'd be cheap and easy to do. So, ordering catalogs and new scents tomorrow. The catalog is amazing.
It sure is, honey. It's very amazing.
I have a huge delay, so if I say something crazy, I may be referring to an old topic. It's all good. Hey, Melina.
Melina.
Melina's on. Melina and the Sprinkled Divas team. And Rebecca ordered some. Hey, Rebecca.
Is that karaoke Melina?
That's Karaoke Melina.
I got some blackmail on her.
No, it's not
No,
blackmail. We all got
it's-
video.
No, it's
That was-
blackmail.
She's awesome. It's not blackmail if
Yes,
she's
it
awesome.
is.
Not if she's awesome.
Not if she sees my video.
It's because you're going to alter
She
it.
forgot the words.
She did not.
Yes, you want me to play it?
No, she did not.
All right, I won't play it.
It was just there were certain parts that were really, really high.
I love Melina, so I
We
wouldn't
both
do
love
that.
Melina. I know. So anyway, y'all, it was.
She motivated me before the thing.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
To talk?
She came over and got me all motivated and excited.
That's awesome. I
Built
didn't
up
even
my
know that.
confidence.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
You were gone.
Y'all missed it when we had. And by the way, Melina also was on stage and did. See, she did not forget the words. It just went really high, and she'd forgotten how high it went. I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, what happens in Vegas? Yeah, it's supposed to stay in Vegas. It never does. Not in this day and age, right? Yes, love the idea of the scent strips.
Hey, but what happens in Vegas? I ate a lot. I didn't leave it all there.
You brought it home.
I'm like 7 or 8 pounds heavier.
Well, honey, and then you didn't help by eating a big old Jack's burger last night.
That did not help at all.
Not
no.
at all.
Yeah, so back on the old diet.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, but yeah, so we did a part where it was kind of a round table discussion where several people just kind of got up and spoke. And let's see, Melina, you were awesome.
Yes, she was.
Who else? Christy Bittenhouse did it. She was. There was quite a few. Sandy and Mary. Gosh, just tons and tons of people. It was awesome. Didn't see the strips when I was ordering. They're going to be in the, where did I see them? They were, I think, in the, they were, I can't remember. I'll have to post it. But I saw them this morning because I did order them. Anyway, but it was really fun. And when we got up to do our little piece on team meetings,
I blacked out?
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. I was blacked out.
You were on fire. You did awesome. How did you black out?
Well, sometimes when I black out, I'm on fire.
No, you didn't black out. You were great. You were great. We tried practicing several times, and that was when he was struggling with that. So finally, right before we got up there, I said, you know what, just you be you.
Yeah.
And that worked out really good. So anyway, can't wait until next year. We're going to go for sure. Yes, absolutely. Next year. Okay, so we're going to talk about all that.
Reunions are a lot of fun.
Well, yeah. So.
And you get to meet all these people you get to talk to on back and forth on these groups. A lot of them are there. Not everybody, but a lot of them are there.
Right.
Or they should have been there. Like Desiree should have been there, but her flight had problems. For nobody that knows, Southwest had a glitch, and they canceled flights for days after that. So a lot of people didn't. Well, I say that a lot of people found their way there.
Yeah, eventually.
After about 3 days of trying to find plane flights.
The flights kept being canceled. A lot of people just said
it was too much stress, so they just didn't come.
Yeah, but it wasn't just too much stress. They couldn't get flights. I mean, it was just too hard. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because Jim flew to Chicago, and he sat there for a day or two before he get a flight to Salt Lake City, and then he had to rent a car. So it was crazy. Is that
what he did do? I didn't know.
He had to want to.
Well, so anyway, Mary Bondurant posted something on the leaders page, and she was saying how she was in line at the reveal, and somebody said, "Oh, I hope the catalog's as good as it was last season." And Mary said it dawned on me that that's not the most exciting thing for her. And I thought, that I feel the same way. The reunions are, the product obviously is amazing because that's where we're going to make our money and our income. But the reunions are so much more about connecting and the relationships that we begin to build, and the just learning more about the company and the founders and connecting with them and seeing the people from home office that do such an amazing job.
Yeah, at the beginning it showed a little slideshow of the last 5 years, and it was really cool because everybody just in a matter of 5 years, people's looks changed. Mm-hmm. And I've gotten older, 5 years older, so I look 5 years older. Tom's son.
Oh my gosh, Connor.
Connor, he was this big.
Yeah, he's a little
in the first.
And now he's 6'3".
Picture, now he's 6'3". It's like, oh my God, just in this 5 years, he went from this to way up here.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. It was actually kind of touching to see that, because to think we've been there this whole journey.
Yeah.
And everybody says it's all about the journey. Mm-hmm. And so when I seen it, I was like, wow, this is the journey. This is cool.
That's right.
So it was really awesome.
So definitely be watching, because as soon as everything becomes available for Orlando, you want to be there. You definitely want to be there. You leave there with this sense of ownership or something. I don't know what it is, but you leave there with such an incredible fire lit under you that you just can't wait. Yeah, Jenny, you were there. You remember, not this year, but in the past. And you just leave with this intense desire to want to really ramp up your business. Yeah. And Tom talks about the future.
Right.
And man, when he maps it out like that, you can't help but think.
He's got a good plan.
He does. And
he's got it figured out. He's got a plan. And it's just time is going to get us there.
They're passionate about it. Yeah.
I mean, my problem is I don't have patience. I want it all now.
Right.
But patience.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It is.
Just like your business is growing.
Right.
Just don't get too much in a hurry, because it's going to take its time and do what it wants to do. So just keep at it. It's just going to keep going.
I mean, in reality is you do have to work it consistently. If you really, I mean, there are people that do this as a hobby, and that's great. But if you really want to see this become your future financial freedom, because that's what it does, it gives you financial freedom, then you really do want to make sure you're doing it, you're working your business consistently. And these next few months are the biggest impact that your business will have. I think Colby said 50% of all of your business for the year comes in August, September, October, November, and December.
I could see that.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's amazing. So I just encourage everybody, next year, you guys have already heard it, but, Kara, I would love, you guys have to go. Yeah, absolutely. But definitely, and Desiree even says it right here. She says she's booking her room early this time, no stress on getting in the block.
Yes.
This last time, it was so hard.
And the casino was relatively cheap.
Yeah, everything was.
And the food, I was surprised how cheap the food was. So a lot of the food was, I mean, you could order some expensive stuff, but if you're on a tight budget at this hotel, breakfast was $4.99. And that was awesome. I was like, $4.99, this is awesome. I'm going to expect to spend $15. I'm spending $5.
Right.
Lunches, they had hamburgers for $4.
It may not be the same. I mean, I know that's all great.
Florida's going to be different because we're staying real close to Disney World.
Yeah. So Florida's at the Hilton Bonnet Creek, and you know what I did this morning? I came in here, pulled out because I already have my Erin Condren for next year, and I put the dates in big, and I even put the Panama trip in big letters and blocked out those dates. Because we're going to Panama.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
that's
so
be
sure to book your rooms as soon as they come available, which I want to say August 1st is when Patty mentioned they'd start taking reservations.
Really?
So that you don't, that the block doesn't book up. Yes. And anyway, so, hey, Larissa. Yeah, go to Disney World ahead of time. I definitely want to do that. I'm such a big fan of Disney. I love Disney. So we're definitely going to go a few days early. In fact, we may go that whole week early.
Later.
I like the idea of going early because I'm exhausted when it's over.
Well, I'm exhausted when it's over and I have to go to work the next day.
Well, that's true too.
So maybe today
was
horrible.
We'll do front and back. Okay, but anyway, that's about us, not y'all.
Yes.
So put the dates on your calendar, July 27 to 29. It's a Thursday to Saturday this time, which is really kind of cool. Because there were some people that need to get back and get ready for work and what?
What about, look, you mentioned the...
I'm going to go there. I got it.
All right, we're going there. Here. We're going there.
We're going there.
All right.
Okay, so...
The reunion's going to be awesome.
Let's see what questions
they have.
What actually do you do every day at the conference? Oh, okay, so we're going to go through all that. Dawn, we're going to kind of talk about what we did each day in little short segments. We won't go into detail, but I do have some cool stuff... to share with you. So hang tight. We'll definitely do that. And then Kara said, I started filling in my calendar as soon as people started posting. Yes, excellent. That's what you're a planner. Of course you are, Kara. So Panama. Well, first, wait, before we jump to Panama, October 8th of this year, block your calendar because we have a new product category that's going to be introduced at our rally. At our rally.
Really?
Yeah.
A new product category.
You were at Reunion. Were you not listening? Yeah. Remember they showed it on the thing and...
I must have went to the restroom.
Yeah, maybe.
Or no, I was probably getting you some water.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was getting you some water. I remember now.
So
I came back and you said, oh, no, I can't tell you. I remember.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so mark your calendar for October 8th because we do have... I just have to tell a funny story. So somebody came up to me later after we did our thing, and somebody at the table said, what are they like on the real live stream, though? And the person that they asked that to said they're exactly like this. Because on stage, we did this whole, and we didn't do it on purpose, but I'm trying to go by I've got my notes, and I'm trying to go in order, and he's over there just going all over the place. And so anyway, we were true to form, guys. We did exactly what we do with y'all every week.
I'm pretty pumped right now, though.
About everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have patience.
Well,
I'm ready to go to Panama.
Oh, I got you.
I'm ready to go to this reunion. I'm ready to make all this money.
Hi, Liz.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Well,
I'm excited.
we love you too, Desiree. I know, I'm tired too. Believe me, this morning I just didn't even want to get up because I was so tired, but I did because I knew he had to go to work, so I felt bad.
You got up
I did.
after I left?
Not right after.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think so.
No, in fact, the dog jumped up all the way up in the bed, which really surprised me
yeah.
because he can't jump that far usually. But anyway.
He was missing you.
I know, must have been.
Right.
Okay, so October 8th, mark your calendar. Then April 23 to 27 is our Panama incentive. And that is going to be amazing. Okay, who's KKN? Tell me who you are, because we
That's,
love you too, but I want to know who you are.
That's D3 and Associates.
What? Oh, I know. There was one time they had D3 and Associates up on the screen.
Everybody's like,
"Oops."
who's that? And it's like, why is that up there?
Oops. Tell us who you are so we can know and tell you how much we love you back, right? Dottie, I'm so excited about locations. I know, Panama.
Oh, Dottie. Hey, Dottie.
Hey, Dottie. And Cliff, too. That's right. They're watching us on the big TV.
Who?
Her brother, the one that saved us.
Oh, is he still, she's still there?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cliff.
Cliff, okay.
Cliff.
Hey, Cliff.
And also his, what is it, Elizabeth, I think? So, hi, y'all. Still in Vegas, yeah. So, okay, anyway, back to Panama. We're so excited about Panama, right? You can start earning points August 1st through February 28th of next year. And you get points, obviously, for selling, sponsoring, promoting, and leading. And then we get bonus points for July. So I think Colby used the example that if you sponsor 3 people in July who qualify and you registered for reunion for the past one, because I know some people didn't get it and you're still going to get your points, then you've earned 5,250 points before it officially even begins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I know. So anyway, so August and September and October, November, December. I mean, technically, if you're promoting or recruiting and you are, it falls on your birthday, well, we'll have to celebrate in Panama.
Yes.
So
awesome.
if you're recruiting and you're selling, and remember, you get if it's over at least $1,000 a month, I think that's what it is. I have to go back. Oh, actually, I have it here. But anyway, they sent this, and this will be in the back office. But it's all about how to get your points and to keep track of them and all that kind of stuff. And you can earn that iPad or the laptop. But for 22,000 points, it's 5 days and 4 nights to go to Panama. And then if you want to bring a guest, for the guest to go for points, it's 38,000. So
that's awesome.
I'm so excited about Panama. I think that's just amazing. So,
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And if you're shooting for this goal, if you fall short, you get a laptop. You get your choice of 3 things.
Yeah, that's what.
But if you work towards this goal and you don't succeed, you're only making your business grow and better and stronger.
That is true.
And so you want to grow because that's where the money's at.
Right.
If you're in it for the money. So
well, and if
make
that's
this
a
goal, but if you fall short, you're just making your business better.
That is right. He's exactly right. So even if you're just working, if you are setting it as your site to go, that's awesome. Yeah. But it'll help your business.
It's only going to help your business
compound. Yeah.
So if you try this year and you fall short, I'm just saying if you fall short,
but
you've learned a lot more about how to do this.
Right.
So maybe the following year you can try again and hopefully, get the extra points by going to the reunion and whatever extra Head Start points there.
Right.
So, but it's only going to help your business trying to win this trip.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're all about helping and making and doing and having fun.
So put it on your calendar.
Yes.
And it's a great way to jumpstart your business for sure.
Exactly.
So before we start talking about the actual kind of what we did at reunion, if you were there, share something in the chat box with us if you would about either what you loved about it, and try to keep it brief, but what you loved about it, or maybe an aha moment that you had, or something that you're going to use to apply to your business going forward. Because I'm just curious what you guys...
I loved...
Yeah, tell us.
I loved the slot machine going ding, 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 ding.
That wasn't anything about the conference, though.
Yes, it was.
What?
It was in the same hotel.
I know, but...
Same floor. Wasn't it? No. Casino's down there.
I know.
But when I hit that button and it spun, it said jackpot, and all this thing went ding, 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 ding. All them coins started flying up on the screen.
He won money.
It was pretty cool.
Right.
I was excited.
That was cool.
That was.
But what did you like about the conference?
That's what I liked about the conference.
So anyway, I particularly loved Larissa says meeting new people. Absolutely. That's the whole thing is about the relationships that you begin to really develop and
that is really, really true.
Mm-hmm.
It's meeting new people, seeing people over and over again. Because there's people that I've seen every year, but every year it seems like I talk to them a little bit more, and my relationship with these people are better.
Right. And
like me and Al get along really good.
Al is awesome.
Yeah, and Karen is awesome.
And Craig and Dave. And here's the other thing,
Craig
and Beth, the thing, and Dawn. The thing I love about, like, when we went to Costa Rica is that we saw these people there kind of in a very relaxed environment.
Yes.
And so we all kind of got to know each other, and then we see each other now, and it just reinforces all of that.
Shannon and Pete.
Yeah. Oh, and Shannon and Pete renewed their wedding vows after the Paisleys, which was really touching, and that was really cool. Larissa said, yes, Duane, the gambling was definitely an added bonus.
I need to send Brett a razor.
Yes.
And some scissors.
Well, I love the picture of you grabbing his beard. That was pretty funny. So, spending time with other consultants in Upline, learning something new, and training sessions were great. They were really awesome training sessions, I have to say. Liz loved seeing the people that she hasn't seen in a while and meeting new faces. Absolutely. Did I miss anybody else? Loved meeting people? I think that was it. It was so awesome. I particularly loved the part, the relationships. Yes, absolutely. A couple of things that I loved learning about were the tag team when they talked about why people leave the business. And this is any business, any direct sales business. It's not just ours. It's any business. But it's because they don't feel like they were properly trained or they don't feel connected. And that was kind of my aha moment because, when I first started doing this, I had a lot of people that just kind of disappeared and left the business. And I don't know that I even thought much about reaching out because I looked at it as, well, this is their deal and this is their business. It's not, I'm not to tell them what to do. But now I look back and I've learned over the last year or two to try harder to reach out to people, even if they're not responding. Keep reaching out because it could be, number one, they could feel like they're not getting it. Like, I don't get it, so maybe I'm just dumb and maybe this isn't for me. And that's not the case. And if you share with them that you really want to be there for them and what can I do to help you and, just try to connect with them and get them to connect because of the rallies and all that maybe they'll stay. And I mean, just Tom was even saying because of rallies, the people that are staying in the company, the attrition has dwindled so much because more people are staying. The people that go to rallies are really sticking it out and staying with it. So,
so if you're a zebra, just reach out and connect and be, let's see your name on this board every so often, just commenting. Just to say hi. That way we see your name and we get familiar with this person and then, we feel like you're part of our family. You are part of our family, but then we get to know your name.
And other people get to know you and whatnot. So
exactly. So making a comment here and there, or just saying hi. That way we can say, hey, there's Jessica. She's new. Hey, I'm Jessica.
Right.
Just comment and we're all one big happy family.
Learning the formula of sprinkles and how they are made, and Matt, the millennials guy. I have to agree with you there because he was incredible, and I talk a little bit about him as well.
Do you know who KK is?
No, did you tell me who you were?
Kim Newbaum.
Oh, Kim, yeah. She's still in Vegas, I think, right? Hey, Kim. Yes. So I absolutely agree. I love to hear about the sprinkles. And one of the things that I wrote down that is important to was important to me was, part of the reason why our sprinkles, what is it? Because they're in glass and then they're in a dark container.
A box. Yeah,
box.
The UV rays can't get to them.
Right.
They're fatal. That's
a big deal.
And their cooling down time is so fast that the sprinkles don't lose much fragrance.
Right.
To where a candle takes so long to cool down that the candle loses a lot of its fragrance because it takes so long to cool down.
Right.
But the sprinkles are made so tiny and they cool down within a couple of minutes, so they hold fragrance.
Right.
That's why they're so
and
fragrant.
And the dark, keeping them dark with the UV lights not being able, or the UV rays not being able to get to them and mess with the fragrance is huge. Because if you think about all of our competitors, you know, whether it be the Scentsy or the Walmart or all the little squares, they're in plastic.
Yeah.
So the UV is getting to them, and also the plastic instead of the glass, because he said something about the glass being important.
3 minutes. Sorry. Thank you, Desiree.
3 minutes. What was that?
The
curing
time.
Oh, curing time.
Well, yeah, the curing time for the sprinkles.
Got it.
And they're able to make. They showed us a machine, a capacitor. What was it called? Something? I can't remember the exact name it was called.
Postulator.
We can make enough sprinkles that in 5 years from now, with our growth, we are still able to meet that demand in 5 years.
Yeah.
With
our growth that we're doing right now.
It's millions of jars. I can't remember how many millions of jars a year they can make, but we won't reach, in 5 years, we still won't reach that. So they have 2 locations. One location, the machine is a little different. It makes 175,000 jars of whatever, blah, blah, blah. But one location can run the business, but we have 2, and the new machine makes like 4 times what that first machine does. And so we're able to stay, they're trying to keep their business ahead of us. So
I always love how Tom shows us a picture of the original sprinkle and how they made it. They have this mat, and when you get to director and you go to the home office, you'll get to see it.
Yeah.
But they have this mat where they pour the liquid in, and then they do some kind of, I don't know, whatever they do, and then they have to roll them off, and all the little sprinkles fall off, and it's all on this mat. And that was only, what did it say? He said 2.5 mats made 1 jar, is what Roger was saying.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, 2.5 mats. Can you imagine? Okay, wait, I'm going to jump up here. Dottie said the different generations and who to seek out using social media is so critical going forward and going to other countries. Expanding worldwide will be awesome. I know. I'm so excited about that. But yes, his information, I actually shared it with an older colleague of mine that I used to work with, and she was talking about how in sales they're having a really tough time right now, and that they've got to get out on the phone. They've got to dial for dollars and get out and meet the customers. And I'm like, you guys are so far in the dark ages. You have got to get out of the dark ages. I am so thankful that they find very relevant people to come and teach us, because we're like way ahead of where most companies are right now. I mean, the stuff that we're doing, we're gonna stay ahead of everybody.
Yeah, they're looking at 2 more locations for distribution. They're looking west, northeast Nevada.
Right.
And they're looking in the northeast around, I don't remember what state that was.
I don't know,
where
but
it was at.
the whole purpose was for Canada to come on board.
Yes.
So he didn't give us a date yet, but Canada is coming on board.
They're looking at a location up in the northeast up there, real close to Canada, and they said that would be better for shipping to Canada.
Right.
But they didn't say when.
Right.
But they're working on it.
They're working on
Canada.
it. I know, we're so excited about that.
And then they put some Paisleys on the other side of the world, in Italy and 3 or 4 other countries or continents.
Don says, what's the squishy bag they're putting in? That squishy bag was an ice pack.
Yes.
It's squishy by the time you open it.
Yeah, it's an ice pack so your sprinkles don't melt.
Right.
So it's to help prevent them from liquefying.
That's right. Gosh, Amy has 23 once we hit Canada. That's amazing. So yeah, and you're right, Kim, we will be way more fun because we know all of this. And so let's jump into some of that. Oh, and one other thing that I learned was about no double posting on Facebook, especially. You know how like you type something on your business page and then you share it on your personal page? Don't do that. I didn't know that. I don't do it very often, but I didn't know that that's like a no-no. If the tag team says no, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
So, Sean, we missed seeing you for sure, but hopefully we'll get to see you soon. We came up your way and we couldn't see you then either. That's a bummer.
Where's Sean?
But we will.
Where's
She's
Sean
in California.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so,
Was she on Desiree's flight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Aw.
I know. Okay, so
Wait, repeat that.
wait, which part?
Yeah, where
Repeat
you at there, Ray?
I need to fix that. What do you need? Okay, what did I miss? I missed something. New York, I thought. We are the best. Yeah, we are the best. Was it New York? It was probably outside of New York because I would assume New York would be way too expensive.
It's up there. I just, like I said, I don't know what state that
Yeah,
Paisley
it's
was
probably
in.
up in that area.
It's, it's like east of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
Kind of southeast of the Great Lakes.
Yeah. So, and then Tom showed a map, and it had like all of the countries. He wants to go into China. He wants to go into Europe. He wants to go into what were some of the others? Anyway, he's got a whole map, and he wants it done as soon as possible. So I'm excited about that. The double posting on Facebook. Oh yeah.
And they says don't post a lot.
Well,
maybe once a day. And
yeah.
don't post to sell. Post to
share.
To share.
Right.
Don't be pushy and posting to sell. They said.
Right. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Sean. That's good news. Yeah, I can't remember all the places. South Africa was one. Yep, definitely. Or South America. Was South Africa? I know South America. Anyway, we will continue to hear more about that, but
this is their future plan. It's not going to happen tomorrow. So we got
not tomorrow.
Just like our businesses,
Canada will be soon.
We're
though.
working towards the future. Well, this is what they're wanting to do in the
We
future.
already have websites. The pinkzebrahome.ca for Canada. So they've already bought the websites for a couple of different places.
Europe.
Yeah, Europe was one.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Don't
we
be
started off.
salesy.
Yeah, we started off Australia. Yes, that was one.
Ooh, Australia too.
We started off the first day with our leadership portion.
That means we may go down under. What is there saying?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay,
But it's
never mind.
6:30. We got to keep moving. So, leadership was our first day, and I'm going to just say that anybody that wants to go to reunion, I hope everybody does. But if you can get to manager, which you can, by before next June, it's so awesome to be a part of the leadership part.
Ooh, in Florida at Disney.
Right, but
Because
just
the managers get a day,
managers
get started a day before. They have a manager's
the leadership.
leadership deal, so that is pretty awesome.
Right.
That is pretty awesome. So you want to make it to manager just to be able to do the manager stuff.
Right. So, Rebecca said, is this something we can share with people? You can, but I probably wouldn't until you can put a date on it. I mean, you can share it with your team members, but until we can put a date on it, I mean, I'm just kind of, when I have people ask, I'm saying, yes, it's definitely coming. But okay, so if between now and June of next year, you can definitely, if you're not already a manager, you can definitely get there.
Yes.
Again, this is perfect timing right now to start working your rear off because you can do it for the incentive trip and
Yes.
for promoting so that you're there at the leadership portion next year because it is so awesome to be a part of that. Goals, I like that. So managers and up get to go to the leadership. We had the tag team. We had another guy, but he kind of, we weren't a big
Oh,
fan.
I didn't like him.
Yeah, no, but I wouldn't go in case Tom and Kelly. We appreciate
Oh,
it.
we love him. We love him.
But
well, he just came out kind of
well, yeah, he was just
arrogant.
yeah,
Cocky.
yeah.
It's like,
And he
what?
wanted us to do this power stance, which is all cool, but I would never get up and anyway. But anyway, to each his own. Some people probably loved him. I know. Some people probably loved him, but he was different. But anyway, the tag team is who we're going to talk about because they were amazing, as we know. What was I going to say?
Oh, Lacey's here.
Yes, hi,
Lacey made it.
No, well, she was having dinner, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, we got to meet Lacey.
We did. I know.
We got to meet Deborah Lovell.
I know. It was so amazing.
Got to go hang out with Larissa.
So the tag team, while we were there, they gave us some really. I loved them because they were not. It wasn't just in general. They gave us very specific things to do to help our business, and it's going to take. We'll probably do a whole nother live stream on kind of some of the things we got out of the class, but they did give us an opportunity to get their leadership package at a discount. Did anybody besides me order that? Because I'm super excited to dive into it, because there were some really cool, I mean, they gave us specific, like they even gave us some forms with the discount leadership package, and they talked about, can you imagine adding 2,400 new people to your team within a year, and it's totally doable with some of the things that they gave us. Lacey ordered it. Good deal. I think it is going to really help. I'm excited about it. So, but we'll go into some more of their stuff later. We won't have time today. Well, I take that back. I did have a couple of notes here. They talked about doing a Facebook event to share the business opportunity, and that like you were saying, don't be salesy. They kept saying that. Do not be salesy. Do something no pressure. All you're wanting to do is share with people. Learn from them, kind of what it is they're looking for. And then what else? And then she talks about how, when you do this business opportunity, make it private and personally invite people. And on that note, they did talk about not just adding people to groups without their permission. And that's kind of a big thing. I think I get invited a lot. I don't get invited. I get added to groups all the time. And I get it. It's kind of like, okay, don't add me to, so many groups, but without asking. If you ask, that's great. But, I don't know, have Facebook parties. Did I say something incorrectly?
Well, they said, your Facebook parties only invite no more than 50 people. Only invite 50 people, and then invite each person individually.
Right.
To make it feel more personable.
Right. But yeah, absolutely have Facebook parties. I was just talking about the opportunity. I was talking about an opportunity Facebook event. There's several different things you can do on Facebook. But the main thing is this was about the sharing of the business opportunity. Absolutely still do Facebook parties.
Yes.
And there's a whole thing that they teach about that and continue to use those tips. I didn't mean if I misspoke. Maybe I did. I don't know. But anyway, but don't just randomly add people to anything. Be sure to ask their permission and ask them, privately. I would send them a personal message. And the other thing they talked about were these group messages on Facebook. Don't do that. You know how people go in the back? I mean, it's fine if you just have 2 or 3 people that you're having a conversation with. But when they do these big old group messages, if you notice, people start leaving the group pretty quick, and then it's like, okay, that was awkward. So don't do that. Don't do the big group messaging thing in the back, because every time somebody else posts or leaves the group, it goes ding, ding, ding. I mean, it's yeah. She said you keep saying to only post daily. That's Duane talking.
Hey, how are we spelling?
That's what they said.
What? To not post daily?
No. To post no more than once a day.
Yeah, and not to be salesy. Right, and that is true. And like I said, we've got more notes about that. The thing is, you want to keep people. If all you're doing is selling every time you post, and you're selling something. Oh, hey, check out this shade. It's only $20. Oh, here, go to my website. You got to check this out.
I'm salesy.
Yes, you are.
On my post.
Yes, you are.
I just need to share.
Right. So they gave us different examples, which I'll share with everybody at a later time. But they give different examples, like I've seen several people posting about the new little train, the choo-choo train.
That is cool.
It is so cute. We just got ours.
It is.
It is so cute. But you can take a picture of that and have it kind of, decorated up or whatever you're doing with it, and post that and just say, this just came in the mail. I'm so excited. Because really you're not selling, you're just sharing. And then if somebody's interested, they will ask, what is that? Where'd you get it?
Right.
And that's what sorry, Dawn, I think I totally went a different direction. I didn't mean to, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. Try not to be salesy on all your posts. Yes, I love mine too. We just got it. We got it while we were gone, I guess.
It is awesome. It's big.
It is
and
huge.
It's a train. Like the engine part, and then it has a little trailer.
Yeah.
So it's two.
It's so cute.
So it's cool.
It's very
really
cool.
Cool.
It's going to go great with all the Christmas decorations.
Yes. Yeah.
So okay, and then so and then that night we did our team event, which was fun. We went down to the Margaritaville on the Strip, so that was a lot of fun. And they did a little scavenger hunt thing with us, which was a blast. And then Saturday we started. I think it was Saturday that Tom. Oh, I think some of this came in on Sunday morning when Tom talked, but. This was kind of cool, and you'll hear more about this probably from Colby's webinar. In fact, Colby's webinar next month is probably going to be packed full of information, so I'd make sure I was on it. But Tom talked about setting up a challenge for all of us to share and kind of give of our time. On November 24th, he and Kelly are going to go to a women's shelter and spend the day giving of their time. And what the company is going to do is they've made this adorable little apron. And if you order this apron, it'll be available, I think, starting September 30th. For $10, you can order this apron. And that way, when you go, wherever you go, you wear the apron. If you're going to, you can choose the shelter or the women's thing or whatever it is you want to do. But wear the apron, and then with that apron, you're going to get a free kit voucher. And he's talking about, and this was his quote. He said, "We have power, we just have to use it." And when he says that, he's talking about power in the brand and power in giving. We have to be out there. And that's why he's saying, challenging us to try to do this in November. Specifically, he said November 24th, but I mean, I think at any point it would be really cool. But you wear your apron, and then you'll get a free kit voucher. And if there's someone that you meet that is just needing an opportunity to get themselves back on their feet or whatever it might be, you can give them that free kit voucher. And I thought that was way cool. That is cool. So cool. So for just $10, power in numbers. Absolutely, Dottie. Power in numbers. And so we can make a huge difference.
Well, that would be cool if you had a group of women and went down to a women's shelter. And that way, because how are you going to pick just one? That would be, but if there was three people, four people, maybe you'd be two, so that's, we could have two.
And then we could do the Star of Hope, or it doesn't have to just be a women's shelter. But yeah, pretty much any kind of shelter in any town on November 24th. Again, more specifics will come out, but I wanted y'all to be thinking about it. Can I buy 5 aprons and take 4 friends? I don't know.
Wow,
I mean, wouldn't that be a cool thing if we could do that? I don't know. We'll find out more. I just wanted to put it out there because I wanted y'all to be thinking about it, and that way when Colby talks about it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I wanted to know more about that. Because you know how sometimes we have to hear something once or twice before it sinks in? So, teaching to fish instead of giving fish, absolutely. Isn't that awesome? I know, I got chill bumps right now thinking about it because we are going to get out there in numbers.
People say they just had a bad time, and then the next thing you know, they're
on
the street or
there's a lot of women, especially that maybe they've just come out of a really bad relationship and they go to these shelters, and they just need an opportunity. And heck, what a great opportunity!
That would be cool.
Go as a team and video the event. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I love that.
Well,
not videoing the people, but videoing your team.
Some people don't want to be.
Yeah, some people are real funny about that. I know.
Where do we learn that at? Videoing people in hard times.
Well, because of the
or something like
of the hope thing, the direct hope thing that we Drew and I were.
Yeah.
And
they don't want you to take their picture because they're not here for you.
Yeah. Desiree said this has really sparked my desire to do community events and give back. I think that was kind of Tom's thought and Kelly's thought, was wanting us to get out there in numbers and really give back, because we're so fortunate, and we truly are. I mean, we're all fortunate. If we're all sitting here on this call, on this live stream, then that means we have the tools, the technology tools that we need. And if we've got that, then we must be doing okay, right? As far as having food and shelter. And so we're blessed. So why not share that?
Yeah. Well, just getting back to the video, like Dottie was saying, maybe you can video yourself
or
the team that, do a Facebook Live or something. Here we are at the women's shelter. We have so many people here. We're about to go in, and
I'm sure they're going to have. I'm sure they're going to have some things that they're going to want us to do. So the main thing, like I said, was to get you guys thinking along those lines, so that when he did talk about it, that you would think about it and do that. what else? Wasn't there something else that he talked about that it'll come to me. I didn't write it down here, but
Did we go over what we did daily?
well, that's kind of. I mean, we're just kind of touching on everything.
Okay.
But go ahead. What do you?
I just remember somebody asking what we did daily.
Yeah.
But we have just like a general section where Tom talks, and then one general section Kelly talked, and then we have a speaker, and then we break out into what they call it, breakouts.
Mm-hmm.
What they call them?
Well, yeah, that we have different breakouts and workshops.
Workshops.
So, in fact, what we did last year was anybody that attended reunion that wanted to share their whatever workshop they may have attended, we did conference calls. Well, now that we have Facebook Live, I was thinking, why not have somebody volunteer for? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 opportunities for you guys to volunteer to do a Facebook Live to share with us what you learned from a particular training. For example, helping new consultants make it happen. That was I actually attended that one. I took 2 pages of notes. It was awesome. Effectively building relationships with your team and customers was awesome. Crossing the generational divide was the Matthew gentleman Boudreaux that y'all were talking about. He was so good, and I wanted to share more with you tonight, but those notes are actually in one of the boxes that's headed back to us. It's not here. So we'll share some more with that. But if anybody on here would be interested in taking that on, it doesn't have to be very long. It can just be, at whatever point, but give us kind of a heads up of when you want to do it so that we can tell everybody, and then we just do a quick Facebook Live training on it. If anybody wants to do that, I would love that. Amy said, is the comp plan changing? So Tom, Saturday morning, mentioned something about, he's talking about how they listen, and he had a video, or not a video, but he had a slide that had a picture of an ear, and then it had all one at a time. He had each thing that they got from us as the consultants, and that they implemented within the company. And so there were all these different things that were coming out that we'd done, which I didn't even realize. A lot of the things that are going on with our product and everything else, several of them are from you guys sending in to ideas and feedback at Facebook at pinkzebrahome.com.
Yes.
So anyway, I thought that was really cool. And then he said, and then going into Canada, and then the career plan change that we're going to be making, and that for the rest of the time I was in early to every session waiting for more information, and it never came. So it's obviously something they're working on, and they haven't rolled it out yet. So I don't know.
It may be next rally.
Maybe. Or maybe
What's
it'll
the
be
video
next
for
month.
cash?
Maybe. Wait, hang on. Do you get goodies when you go to rally like a reunion? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Friday, what?
Well, yes.
We get so many goodies at reunion. Friday night we got we shipped everything
back.
So we can't show you guys.
So
but
we boxed it up and shipped it. So
Victoria landed in Atlanta. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So we got some amazing shades, new shades. We got some fragrances. We got the Desert Agave, which is the specific. Every year, Andrea comes up with a fragrance that's just for that reunion, and the Desert Agave was the one we got. It smells so good. So yeah, I mean, literally we had to ship everything home because it wouldn't fit in our luggage.
Yeah.
I think Liz was able to get everything in hers, but we just shipped it. So, okay, wait, I want to go back up here. There were some good comments. I just wanted to.
Somebody asking about the videos for cash.
What is the video for cash?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's in my notes in the box, so that's why I forgot about it. Remember,
yes.
Tom, okay, he said.
Dottie commented.
Oh, she did? I'm sorry.
There's like a little further. Right there.
$500 for consultant who's chosen from 13 different video titles. So that's another thing. So Tom was saying how, instead of hiring some company or some direct sales guru from wherever that's doing that, instead of hiring somebody like that to do our company videos, we have everybody right here that is experts at all of it. So he said for us to do the videos, and that if your video is chosen, there's 13 of them, and the consultant will get $500
Yes.
if one of their videos is chosen.
Yep.
So that's huge. And I challenge you guys, everybody on here, if you like doing videos and you feel like you really can give an exciting whatever presentation on a topic that he hands out, because that's coming. I don't have all the topics, but do it. I would love to see all of y'all's videos. That would be so cool to go, hey. I love the smell wands. Yeah, me too. You have no room in the suitcase. I know, right? You just ship it. I just got the bill today for 2 boxes. The hotel only charged $20, and then I don't know what shipping was UPS, so it couldn't be that bad. Yes, standardized training. Absolutely, I agree with you, Desiree. And I think this is awesome. And this will go through, home office, so they'll pick the ones that make the most sense, that are really relevant and all that kind of stuff. So that's what that was. Thank you for bringing that up. That was such a cool thing. That was really cool. Anything else y'all can think of that we haven't talked about? Give us a shout. What else was there? I mean, there was so much. I think Lacey said it. It's kind of hard to explain unless you were there, exactly what everything entailed. I mean, it was just so much information. Today, even when I was trying to take notes of what all I wanted to talk about, my brain was bopping all over the place because there was just so much information. Let's see.
Well, for the first 2 days, I was so nervous because I had to talk, and then after that, I was just so relaxed that it was over that I didn't remember anything after that either.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait till next year to talk again.
Oh, you're funny.
I'll get more comfortable with it.
Well, you're going to have to ask to talk.
I didn't ask this
I'm not
time.
volunteering.
Did we ask this time?
Well, we talked about kind of. I mean, yeah. Let's see. What else? Yeah, the tag team training was so
Thank
good.
you, Lacey.
Yes, he did. He did awesome.
I don't know about awesome, but I did
No,
it.
you did.
I did it. I don't know if it was awesome, but it was done.
Kim's right. A week to process. That's about right. I feel like it's hard to process all of the information because we learned so much. The guy with the Matt Boudreaux with all of the Gen Y and Gen X stuff was so, I mean, he was just so right on. He was so current. And it was funny because he talked about, even as relationships with parents and kids and the whole communication process and how nowadays, Snapchat.
Yeah, with the SpongeBob thing?
It's not SpongeBob, but yeah, he was talking about how Snapchat, okay, so you notice on Facebook started off with more of the kids on there, the teens and the 20-year-olds, and then all of a sudden the parents started getting on there, so the kids were like, Mom and Dad are on Facebook, I'm going somewhere else.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I
so
thought it was SpongeBob, but
no,
it's
it's
not.
not. No, it's anyway. So Snapchat is like the communication link now because we want to be communicating with these the younger generations because their numbers are growing, and again exponentially. I've got all of my notes in that darn box, but
Yes.
their numbers are
You're going to
growing
have to show me how to do that.
exponentially. I will.
Snapchat. What
Yeah.
else we do?
Hang on, let me see. Having these too close to Saturday training was way too awesome. He was so funny. Yes, he was right on. Bill said to me, how did Duane get on stage and talk? I said, because he's special. Yeah, he did so good. Gen Y, that's it.
That's funny.
Snapchat. I have Snapchat, and I've tried to use it a couple times, but I always figure what I think is relevant isn't relevant to somebody else, and so they're going to be bored with whatever I'm Snapchatting. But I want to learn how to do it. I want to learn more about it. So we'll figure out some stuff, and if anybody...
Supposedly this is what the new generation is doing, Snapchat.
Well,
so to reach some
all
them,
of them.
they have to Snapchat.
Right. My daughter's a consultant and has been doing snaps of PC, and people are responding. See?
You
So
gotta do it,
maybe-
Desiree. You got
Maybe
Snapchat.
Sean, maybe your daughter would she do a little, would you put her on Facebook Live and give us a little, would that be weird? How old's your daughter? 19. Maybe she would do a little Facebook Live to tell us how to do it. Because we got to learn. All of us have got to learn. We got to figure out Snapchat so we're on there.
Yes.
Or
Gotta keep
April. Okay, let April do it. Somebody get on Facebook Live and give us a little, quick little lesson on how we can make an impact on that.
Fix a Snapchat as soon as we get off here.
You are.
I don't even know what it is, but I'm gonna do it. We gotta
Okay,
do it.
cool. She said yes. Yay.
Yes. She said yes.
She said yes. So
Is that a song?
no, but that's that was kind of cool too because most companies wouldn't let you do a lot of personal stuff around their conference. But last year, Pinky's he was her boyfriend at the time, but Pinky's boyfriend wanted to propose, and so they let them do it at they let him do it at
That was
the
2 years ago.
Paisleys. Was that 2 years ago?
On
Oh
the boat.
yeah, you're right. It was on the boat.
The General
And
Jackson.
Then, yeah, and then this year, Shannon Stewart and Pete renewed their vows, so that was really cool. So it's really been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're out of time, so that we kind of timed
What?
that well.
Oh.
Like I said, there's so much
Can we
stuff.
do a call tomorrow?
No,
Wow, we have so much to share.
we'll do it next week, honey. Unless you
Wait,
just want to
I'm
do it by
impatient.
yourself.
I am impatient, folks. I can't
You can
wait.
do it
I'm
by
ready.
yourself.
Let's go.
So, anyway, the tag team stuff, even though, we'll do a training, we'll do one night where we kind of give some pointers from that for sure, some more definite pointers. You have to be on your phone.
Maybe
for
Victoria can do a
Snapchat
video.
and
She's
live.
getting pretty good at them. She did
Well,
a video from the room.
I know she's okay, Victoria. I
Yeah.
have to give you a shout out because not 2 years ago or however long that you didn't even want to stand up in front of the room, and now
Yes.
you're comfortable doing videos and you're
Yes.
so good at it. I'm so proud.
It's awesome.
Right. Yeah, we love you too. You have to be on your phone for Snapchat and live. So what if you put her on. Sean use Facebook Live and let your daughter use the Snapchat maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do a Facebook Live or a video on Snapchat. Okay, a video on Snapchat. Perfect. Just have her do a video on Snapchat. That's perfect. That way, yeah. I know that went really fast, didn't it, Kara? That's how I feel. And there's still stuff like right here that I want to share with you guys, but we'll have to wait till next week.
Dang it.
So everybody, I challenge you.
What's the
Start
challenge?
working on that Panama trip.
Oh, yes. Awesome.
Yeah. Let's really
Hey,
just
these
fire
incentive
everybody
trips
up.
are so much fun.
Yeah, they really are.
They get you there, and the places are fabulous, and it's all
free.
inclusive. I mean, you sit in the pool, and you tell the
Well-
bartender what you want to drink,
Okay,
and
but-
he makes it for you.
And for those non-drinkers, no, but seriously, we're going to Panama this time, so there's
It's
a lot
beautiful.
of activities.
Yeah, it's
She
just
said
gonna
that
be
Patty
so
said there's so
awesome.
much to do. So
We're probably going to stay a few extra days.
yeah.
It is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that, but anyway,
Yes, we
we'll
are.
see.
Yes,
But-
we are.
Anyway, we got to fire up our teams, right? We've got to fire up our teams, and the best way to do that is for them to see us fired up.
Yes.
So, since we can keep talking. So let's fire everybody up, and like I said, you got to lead by example. So, if you have your own team page, be posting on it and get everybody excited. And if you don't, and you're on, building or peeps or whatever, respond to posts and tag people and just get them all excited because this is when we want to fire them up. We got to fire them up. This is our opportunity this time of year.
I don't know how you can't be fired up.
I know.
You have to go to a reunion.
I know.
The incentive trip.
But even
The
if you
incentive
don't,
trip
you can
is like
still be fired
reunion
up.
without all the meetings.
Right. But you can.
Exactly.
Look at this catalog. It's crazy. How can you not be fired up? There's. This stuff like this. What is it called? This steampunk. This whole new steampunk line with this thing and the horse head. We have the tools. It's just about getting out there and sharing it with people.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Deborah says I'm doing weekly meetings. Good.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Do y'all have any questions or anything before we log off?
Well, that's one of our challenges, huh?
What?
To do a meeting. If
Yeah,
you haven't
when-
done a meeting, do a meeting. And if you do a meeting, keep doing meetings.
Yeah. That's
Keep Relationship. That's what this whole business is about. Relationship.
Right.
This is how we started.
That's well, it's not
We
how
started with a relationship.
Oh, that's right. That you mean we started literally like. I get it.
Yeah.
No, it's true though. It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yes, it is. Everything starts.
My mom is fired up, and she's 73 and not even a consultant. Right? When my mom saw the USA little candle things, she got all into that.
Oh, yeah?
She's not a consultant either, and she's a little older than 73, but she's all into it. She is like, in fact, she sent me a text earlier and said, do you have 3 of the, the Democrat and Republican? I won't say which one, but y'all can probably figure it out. But she wanted to know if I had 3 sets because she's given them to people that she knows. So
Awesome.
I think it's awesome. Recruit. Yes. Kit sale, maybe. I don't know what's coming. We never know, Yeah, it would be nice if they get on this call, but you know what? As long as they're connecting somehow, if it's your call or Colby's call or whatever, it's all about getting them connected. And the more they connect, the better. So, bye, Desiree. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. We got to call it a night. You guys Kim, have fun and safe travels getting home, and y'all just have a ball. You know what? There was somebody I was wanting to give a shout out to, and now, it was Cliff and Dottie. We already talked about that because they were putting us on the screen. So, anyway,
What kind of screen?
On the TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can do that?
We can. They can. They were watching us. Anyway, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have an awesome week, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Yay.
Sprinkle on.
Oh, and Jenny and her husband are moving to Houston. Woo!
Who?
Jenny, just found out. Jenny Lyman.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
He got the job.
Awesome.
So, okay, we'll see you next week. Yay.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.